Very nice. Very nice.
Nothing better than live music.
Katie Dobbins is on the line with us. How are you?
Hey, Katie.
Hey, everybody. I'm great. How's everybody?
Doing very well. Very well. So, yeah, we got a full house here. Eazy-G at the news desk, and Amanda and Tom are here, of course. And Patrick, the photographer, is with us as well. Now, Eric said you've got some news. You've got exciting things happening.
Yeah, I'm still doing a lot of live streaming. I know last time I called in, I was doing a lot of live streaming, and that's been continuing. I have one of my favorite shows that I've done this whole year was a live stream show that, Amanda, you were on with me, the Songwriter Roundup show that we did.
Yes.
It was Amanda and a couple other Nashville girls, and it was just like, I don't know. Amanda, I have to say hi to you. Hi.
Hello. This is a pleasant surprise. I'm so excited to hear you.
Oh, Easy didn't.
Too.
Easy didn't tell you that she was that he was having Katie call in.
I put it on social media, but I know you're busy. You probably don't see every post I put out there.
Yeah, I've been trying to limit my social media time, but that's a great surprise.
Me too.
Perfect surprise.
Yes.
Funny to say that. I've been trying to do the same thing myself.
Well, very good.
It's so good to hear you play again, and it's so good to watch you and Tom play together. Like, I just think it's so cool that you guys are fiancéing and also working together and like making it all look so amazing and magical. And obviously, you're so talented. And like that show that we did together was one of my favorites that I've done all year. Not just because you're so talented, but you're just like such a down to earth and nice person who I just feel really good vibes around. So I love you, and it's really nice to see you on the show. I'm watching on Facebook.
Well, thank you. That just made my day.
So,
very nice.
I have another. Sorry.
No, I was just going to ask how long the two of you have known each other in the scene.
Oh gosh,
long time.
A while.
Oh.
I want to say 2017 or 2016.
Okay, yeah.
That sounds about right. Yeah.
Oh, very good.
Yep. And we've done a few shows together. And yeah, it's just always an honor to play with you. So
same.
Yeah. And but yeah, so that was for a Songwriter Roundup live stream that I do once a month, and it's me and 3 other artists come on and we swap songs kind of in the round but virtually. And so I have another one of those tomorrow night, Wednesday night at 7:30 p.m. Eastern on my Facebook and YouTube channels. And then last time we talked, Matt, I don't think I was doing really any live gigging, but I have been able to put a couple live gigs on my calendar. So slowly but surely, I'm trying to re-enter into the live gig world. So
good.
If you want to keep up with that, I've got it all posted on my website, KatieDobbinsMusic.com.
Outstanding.
And then, and then for music that's coming out, last time we talked, I had just started putting weekly videos out on YouTube. Like I was only 2 weeks in, and I'm proud and happy to say that I've continued to do it. And so I have a bunch of videos up now. It's been a couple of months of putting new stuff out every week, a mix of covers and originals. And that's all sponsored by lovely folks in the Starlight Lounge or on my Patreon community. And so if you want to hear my music, I would say YouTube has the most like up-to-date stuff because it's new every week. And then I have a couple older albums out on Spotify and all that.
I got a question for you.
I was kind of...
I'm sorry.
What?
I didn't mean to interrupt. I got a question for you. What's going on with the that I'll do at church? I'm really I was like I won't be able to go because I can't really hike up a mountain. But what's going on with that? Tell everybody what's going on with that. I'm interested to hear about that, please.
Sure. Yeah. So there's a church that started in my town in New Hampshire, in Guilford, New Hampshire. But apparently there's like churches all over the state that meet outside and you hike to them, which is right up my alley because I love hiking. I have a song all about hiking. And yeah, so this church just launched in my town on Christmas, actually. And I've been hiking to church every Sunday, and I've had the opportunity to lead the music a few times, so it's been really cool.
Oh, very cool. I think you could do that, Eazy-G.
Probably not, since I don't really have any vocal talent.
I meant the hiking part. You just got.
Oh yeah, even when I was feeling a lot better, I wasn't big into hiking at all.
Yeah, well, I think it's time you started.
Yeah, probably too late now.
It's gonna be it'll be at a ski area starting in June. So then I think you can ride the chairlift up. So if some people wanted to like circumvent the hiking, that is possible.
There you go, Eric. Just ride the chairlift.
Well, Katie, this does a good job on that Worship Wednesday, so it's not a stretch. So you're getting involved in that church now. So.
Yeah, I love all that. So it's been really fun to be part of.
Yeah,
it really shows on those Worship Wednesdays. You do a great job.
Yeah, absolutely.
Thank you.
Absolutely. What's the next? So
I was hoping I could.
Oh, go.
Oh, sorry.
No, that's okay, Katie. Go ahead.
I was kind of hoping I could ask Amanda a question. Is that allowed?
Absolutely. Please go ahead. Yes.
I know I already talked about how great you are, but I wanted to say it again because you are just doing so much. And ever since you were already, but then you've moved to Nashville. You're gigging all the time. You're touring. You are an awesome mother. You're an amazing fiance, killer musician. But every time I talk to you or play with you or see you, you're so calm and like down to earth. So I want to know, how do you do it all? How do you stay sane? And do you have any advice for the rest of us plugging away at this whole life
Good
thing?
question.
Well, Katie, I think you know that I'm a pretty real person. I think the really hard truth is I'm not sane at all. I think I just pick and choose. Like, I can come here and put on my, like, stage face, and, like, I'm fine right now. Like, that's genuinely fine right now. But, like, I'll be flipping out over something to Tom at home and just really upset and then go to a show and, like, it's fine. Like, music is, like, therapy to me. Like, I don't go to real therapy, but, like, if I, like, go on stage and sing, like, I feel refreshed after. Like, my brain resets a little bit.
So performing is part of what helps you deal with it all?
I think so.
Yeah. That makes sense. Yeah, absolutely. And a lot of people describe music as, you know, a form of therapy. How about you, Katie? I mean, does music help you deal with, you know, whatever it is you've got a lot going on. Does it help you deal with, you know, kind of as a form of therapy, as a way of, I don't know, just releasing whatever stress you have and all that type of thing?
I definitely relate because I think that when you are performing and you're on stage and you're like connecting to the audience, like you really just have to be present in that moment. So you don't have time in that moment to be thinking about anything else or like to be upset about anything else. It like forces you to put all that aside and just be in the music, which is really, really cool.
That's a good way of putting it because, you know, often, you know, I mean, we've all had these conversations with people where maybe you're stressed out about something, you know, you're having a hard day and somebody says, oh, well, just don't think about it. Just put it out of your mind. And it's like, well, it's not that simple. I can't just put it out of my mind. But when you're performing, yeah, you kind of have to. You really do have to focus on what you're doing. So you sort of have no choice but to put it out of your mind. So that makes a lot of sense.
Yeah, and it takes you to another world, and then you end up feeling better after because, like, you had that, you know, whatever length of time that you were disconnected from whatever the problems of life were. So it's like, wow, I do feel better.
Yeah, it's kind of like a reset button.
Yeah. But I definitely don't want to take up too much time. I want to hear more music from Amanda and Tom, and I'm glad that I got to say hi to you guys. And I can't wait to hear more about what you all have going on.
Can I tell Katie one more thing before we...
Yes, of course.
I don't know if you're aware, but the Bookery is kind of opening up now, and they might even have some shows the next couple of months. They now have the last 2 months they've had an open mic night, so you might want to reach out to them if that's something you're interested in. I think that as time goes on, I think they're going to reopen for shows and stuff.
I was actually meaning to reach out to them as well because I played there before. So
yeah, you have.
The Bookery, if you're listening, I'd love to play in August.
And Rob Azevedo from Granite State of Mind, of course, you've been on Rob's show. He's booking some shows there. He's doing some events. So
he's super cool.
Yeah. Oh, absolutely. We love Rob.
Oh, awesome.
What does Gonzo call him? The coolest cat in town or something?
That's Peter's.
Peter calls him.
Yes,
that.
he did.
Okay.
He's been doing it for years. Yep, that's Peter's.
Okay.
Tagline. Yep.
I think I've heard Gonzo repeat it because Gonzo, you know, he mimics everybody.
Oh yeah, definitely.
Yeah.
You know Gonzo, Mary McCarthy and Tom.
Gonzo.
He's an artist, visual artist.
Oh.
You would know if you met him.
You know, yeah, you'd remember him if you met him.
I've probably met him.
He's a good guy though, but he's out there.
Well, Katie, thank you so much for calling us today. And please give your website again so everybody knows where to go to keep up on what you're doing and any social media that you want to remind us about.
Yeah, thanks so much for letting me call in. And Eric, thanks for setting it up.
No problem.
So my website where you can find everything is Katie, Katie, Dobbins.com. Nope, it's KatieDobbinsMusic.com. And all of my social media pages are just at Katie Dobbins Music. And yeah, the most music I'm putting out right now, I'm putting it on YouTube every week, every Monday, and also on my Patreon page, which is just, you can find it on my website. So thank you so much, and always great catching up with you guys.
Excellent. Katie, thank you so much for calling us today. Always nice to talk with you.
Keep killing it, Katie.
Thank you, Katie. We
Thank
love
you.
you.
Love you, Amanda. Bye, Tom. Love ya.
All right.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye, Katie. All right, very nice. The wonderful Katie Dobbins.